Dun, 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 dun. Let's go, dude. And yes, Evan did fart, and I can smell it. 'Cause we share a studio.
A little behind the scenes. We're always here, even when
yeah.
the counter's going.
Always, dude. Our moms love this podcast. It's great. Welcome to Smartly Uneducated, everybody. I'm your lovely host, Ben. And I'm joined by my awesome co-host, Evan.
Yeah, that's me right here. How is everybody today? And a beautiful Saturday. I know recently we haven't been doing our regular Friday every night shows. We're mixing it up. We're making you guess. We're tricking your thoughts. We're tricking your brains.
Yeah, I like it when you trick me. Wait.
And
no, I don't like that.
Yeah, what the hell was that? So we're coming to you Saturday evening rather. It's 5:20 in the afternoon on Saturday.
And this is the first time we've ever gone live.
It was
on
106 degrees outside today, and it's 106 degrees hot on TikTok, baby.
Hell yeah, dude.
Do your thing. So, as always, everybody, we are live on every single platform. You name it, we're probably there. So go out there, follow us, like us, see us, spread the awareness that we are two weirdos with microphones talking to cameras.
Yeah, and we're doing something a little bit different this episode, too.
Yeah, but it's similar to last time.
We are.
It's similar to last time.
Yeah, it's kind of like a grab bag, but we're just kind of going through a few different things. Just it's not really news, it's just more of stuff we're not supposed to talk about.
Yeah, pretty much.
They don't really want us to talk about.
Yeah, not really, huh?
No.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have already heard about most of these things in relation to Bill Gates. It's not new news anymore, but it is still news.
Hey, some people don't even know about it, man.
This is fair.
Some people don't.
This is absolutely fair. But I wanted to talk more about things like I always do. That's a sentence. That's a sentence I just said.
That is a sentence you just said. That's for
the
sure.
news. I want to bring little headlines to the show at the start of it today.
You like doing that,
I
do.
I do like doing that. It makes me happy. It makes me feel warm inside.
Yeah, it does, dude.
This one. Russia to launch 75 mice, 1,000 fruit flies on August 20th to study space flight effects. They're launching bugs and rodents into space to see what happens. I don't know why. I don't know. How deep into space are we going?
I don't know. They shot monkeys up there back in the day, apparently. So why are they doing that?
They're just sending them in buckets.
Well, dude, maybe they got a mouse problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
maybe they got a rat problem
on the moon,
or maybe there's giant space snakes out there, and they're like, we gotta feed them so they don't eat our planet, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you know what I mean? It's like a giant solar anaconda.
They're being,
you know what I mean?
They're
a cosmoconda.
Cosmoconda. Now, okay.
See, in the comic books, they talk about Galactus, but in reality, it's Cosmoconda.
Nobody ever talks about Cosmoconda.
No, dude.
This is the less known.
I don't like
supervillain.
condoms either, dude. What?
The less known.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're back on
Let's
track.
get back to it. The less known supervillain.
Yeah.
Cosmoconda.
Cosmoconda.
Wait, is that a woman?
That's like is it from Cosmoconda? And it's a Cosmoconda? Oh, dude, we just solved a whole lot of stuff.
It's a cosmic conda. But these mice are being launched into orbit in roughly 97 degrees pole-to-pole orbit in space for 30 days to see if they can withstand cosmic radiation. Yeah, it's really weird. Utter silence on that one. Must have been a boring topic. So I'll go on to the next one. I'm just infatuated with space and infatuated with what they are potentially going to be doing within our realm of orbit. So I like to keep up on it. They recently talked about a new feature that they found in space, and I say feature because they realized that there are tunnels that go from star to Earth. To each planet. They are out like spider webs to each star location. That's how dust travels, and that's how things are located to different spots. So yeah.
That's interesting.
I find it interesting as well. That's really it. It's a lot of tech and science stuff this week. There's not many crazy things going on in the world, but
not many crazy things.
That is a good thing, my dude. Let me tell you right now, we've been talking about this show. Well, we've been doing this show for a while now, and every week we come with insane conversations and insane topics, and sometimes the news,
but so many different things.
Sometimes the news that I bring at the top of the show is sometimes frightening and sometimes bad.
Unlike that guy who was getting off to some cicadas who were all mating at his house
this past
in Florida.
Like I said, crazy shit. This past 2 weeks, not so bad. Not so bad these past 2 weeks.
Not so
bad.
It's
huh?
not so bad, guys.
Not so bad.
It's not so bad. So, with all that being said, I hope everyone has had a interesting or fun week or whatever you're feeling, whatever you want. I don't care. I hope you had a week, right? You just had a week. We all had a week, but yeah, I mean, I want to just start diving through all the different ones. I mean, we have a bunch of stuff, that we both want to talk about that we brought to the table. I know that you were like really fixated on the Bill Gates and how he's making artificial butter. And I mean, we already know that there's tons of other artificial foods, and we know Bill Gates has his hands also dipped into the honeypot of pharmaceuticals, for vaccinations and all that fun stuff, which it's like, why the hell do you gotta... Why do you have Bill Gates getting involved in that? Like, that's a bunch of red flags. But anyways, so I don't know. I was going to talk. I mean, my brain's kind of shifted into like all the quiet disclosures that have been going on.
Oh, cool.
Like in big just leaks that have been happening and quiet disclosures. Like that's where my brain's been. Everything because they've been having hearings up in Congress.
Yes, they have.
Which, don't get me wrong, we already know. We've all said it a bazillion times in the past. All the stuff we see about these, like specifically, like the congressional UFO hearings that they have. A lot of it's just a dog and pony show. We get nothing. It's all fluff. It's just a bunch of talk. And
have you heard the term vamp?
Vampire?
No, vamping.
I've heard the term.
Where you talk in length about something that doesn't really make any sense or point, or you boast and show what you're doing, you're vamping. It's a theatrical phrase.
Yeah.
And that's what these people are doing in terms of relating to UFOs in Congress.
Oh, so basically this is the modern definition of filibustering now.
Yes.
Yeah, they're just basically filibustering in there.
UFO, now let's talk for 5 hours about nothing.
Yeah. So you saw this thing? No. Did you feel this thing? I don't know. What?
Can you prove it? Yes and no. Expound on that. I can't.
They won't let me. Yeah, no, it's all a bunch of dog and pony show crap that they do. All of it. Every little bit. But they've been talking about a bunch of different stuff. Like, just like, for instance, Rep, what was her name again? Luna?
Yeah.
She was just on Luna. Rogan's podcast. Don't get me wrong. I know there's some criticism with that happened.
Who gives a shit?
No, who cares? But the thing is, she also is under lock and key. She can't, even if she was saying legitimate things, like, because I watched a good chunk, most of the episode, and it's just like, okay, if you're telling the truth, which she probably was, who knows? They could just be propaganda to just fuel some more BS that kind of, you know what I mean? Like, there's no telling what's actually real until we actually see true evidence. Like,
well, she has posted,
a
lot of things on her X account that are related to actual evidence that a lot of the UFO community says is credible.
Yep.
So,
well, we've been talking about the technology she's talking about. We've been saying it's real for years. Yeah. Sorry. Keep going. I didn't want to.
There's a photo of her smoking weed, and the liberals are going crazy over it. It's very funny to me.
In a negative way?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You guys are the ones who love pot. Like, what's going on here?
The photo says, here's a photo of Rep Luna with a drug pipe smoking unknown substance.
Oh, my God. Okay. So it's just propaganda crap to try to twist it. Yo, man. She coming down in that trailer park, and they like that crystal meth.
It looks like a weed pipe. It's the funniest thing in the world.
I know. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. But, so, I don't know if you guys knew about this, but on July 26th, and this is 2023. You know how David Grush testified, the Congress about biologics.
Yeah.
Non-human biologics, all that stuff. Well, as of right now, so the problem is that some of this stuff that's coming to light right now, like they technically discussed all this shit like a year ago. But now they're like finally putting it into record, Like they're finally putting in the record saying it's like official.
Oh, that's good.
So,
finally one step in the right direction.
So like basically, the all domain Anomaly Resolution Officer, RO, or AARO,
Yeah, AARO.
however you want to refer to it. But it's just like they released a 400 plus page report, and that was back in March of 24. But the thing is that they finally are like getting into that again, like, and actually pushing it forward. So I would just say, obviously it's a dog and pony show most of the time when we look, but just keep your ears to the ground on that one. But just listen in, because you never know. They might be slipping into some soft disclosure in there, or maybe there might be one tidbit of information that actually connects a few dots. So it's worth at least tuning into to some degree.
I won't be tuning into that.
Yeah, I'll be doing it after the fact when I feel like it. So
yeah, I'll be doing that. I'll be listening for the highlights, because if I listen to a 6-hour stream and there's like a second that goes up,
we just got restrictions on TikTok.
Oh, we got kicked off TikTok. That was fast.
Why did we get restricted?
That was very fast. Uncomfortable language is what it says.
Wow, really? I hear people cussing in the stuff all the time. What? Wow. We just got totally booted.
No, we're still here.
That's weird.
It's just restricted.
That's dumb.
No, just turn it to 18 plus.
Oh, I can't do that at the moment. You'll have to do it. Anyways.
No, it automatically did it.
Oh, well, that's cool. Thanks.
Well, so yeah, anyway. Back to the show before we got rudely distracted by the Chinese government.
I will say this. Sorry, there was something to add to it. So what is still murky about a lot of that is that basically Grush basically said that like he cannot provide details at all. It's still murky water. Like there's no finite information or even any kind of definitive information that's going on, because Grush won't provide details, and then him and Lou didn't show up.
Well, Lou Elizondo is
I know. Lou is a fraud.
Yeah.
And we already know that, and he tries to he has whole campaigns he goes against people on all the time. You could, like, for instance, you could just be a regular account on any social media platform, and if you say something that's anti-Lou, all of a sudden their account is getting suppressed and all this crap. And that's a real thing that's happening. I've monitored it with tools. I've seen it firsthand.
I've seen it, yeah.
So it's just like, okay, yeah, makes perfect sense. You crony. What a douche.
He's making money.
Yeah, I know.
The only credible people that I find in the UFO community and alien disclosure community, whistleblowers, are the people who are not making money off of it. Thank Bob Lazar, the guy who came out and said, "Hey, this is happening," and then went back to work.
Yeah.
The people who come out of the blue and they're like, "All right, this is happening. Now give me your money for the books that I wrote and my appearances on your shows and all these things. I need your money to talk more about the UFOs that I saw." No. Those people I don't believe. I don't trust. I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
Like the bald dude. I forget his name. The bald white guy who's on everything. I don't like
That's
the guy.
a lot of dudes, dude.
That's me. I don't like that guy. I personally can't stand him. Everybody likes him. It's Richard Greer, I think his name is.
Dr. Stephen Greer?
Yeah, Stephen Greer.
Yeah.
Don't like the guy.
I don't like him either. He creeps me out a little bit. I get bad vibes.
He's an alien
most of the time. Or he's got a messed up fetishes probably. I don't know. He just seems like someone I would not trust to be around in a dark alley while not in the right state of mind.
Speaking of children, Roblox.
Roblox, yeah. Speaking of kids, Roblox has got some issues.
Dude, Roblox is getting defeated and getting beaten up because 45% of the community in that is adult-aged men.
Yeah. Yeah. I still kick in their butts.
That's different. If you're playing with your children, that's totally different.
That's what
but
I do.
If you're a 22-year-old male going in there, creating a lobby that is dedicated to seeing showers, nudity in showers, that's bad.
Very bad.
That is not what you should be doing.
Pedos.
That's, no doubt. There's a lot of really bad things that are happening on Roblox these days. I remember seeing a video not too long ago of a woman who was taking away her children's devices because she was saying these bad things are happening on there, and men and people were texting and saying bad things to her children on the platform, and so she took her son's product away and got about a bunch of flack for it. And then sure enough, we got Roblox deleting accounts, turning it off for multiple hours to see what's going on, and there's a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of stuff.
Keep your children close and pay attention to what they're doing, because it's very easy for a disgusting human to go and ruin their life.
Oh, yeah. And
Do you think Jeffrey Epstein was hanging out on Roblox? I have to give my PSA up front,
Dude.
and then I can make jokes about
Dude,
it.
he was on a bunch of VPNs, like from wherever he's hiding.
He's like, "Hey, little kid, I'll give you $1 million to come to my island.
Oh my
million
God.
Roblox.
More like his parents. I'll give your parents $1 million if you guys come out here.
Let's give him $1 million Robux.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah, he's totally there, dude.
Oh, no doubt.
And he was lowest on the scoreboard because he sucks at video games.
He wasn't playing.
I know. It's a travesty.
He created a Roblox account that was just his island.
Oh, dude. Oh, my gosh. We got to find that game, guys. Everyone go look for Jeffrey Epstein's game that exists, and it's a replica of the island in there.
Roblox Jeffrey Island.
Don't go into the back rooms. Do you hear me, guys? Don't go into the back rooms.
So, speaking of Epstein, did we talk about it last week?
I don't think we did.
Maxwell?
No,
Ghislaine Maxwell?
Ghislaine Maxwell. We brought it up briefly, and then we were supposed to come back to it, and then like us, in a smartly uneducated fashion, we forgot.
We never did.
And we never did. And that was, and we were like, oh, no, we're out of there. We're done with this episode. So anyways, why don't you go ahead and bring it up?
Because she came out, she got out of maximum security prison into general population, and then she started whistleblowing and saying all these things that were in the benefit of President Trump. That for me is a red flag.
Yeah.
Why is she now being exonerated? And she's like, yeah, he's great. He wasn't actually there. We were blackmailing him.
Mm-hmm. I think it's all there's so much red flags.
That's a bad look. Man. That's a bad look.
It's a bad look. But I will say this: I don't care. You can hate Trump or like him. What are your preferences? We don't care here. The truth of the reality of the situation is this, and this is how I see it. If there really was dirt on him, like truly, because they went out of their way to like go after this guy.
Yeah.
So it's like if there really was something, they would have produced that, because that's a bullet to the head.
It's a simple argument of innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, they would have.
Where's the evidence? Everyone's is not guilty until proven innocent. That's not how this works.
Yeah, well, that's how they treat it most of the time, though, with everyone.
Yeah, and that's not how it works.
Our law system's screwed.
I mean, our societal infrastructure around laws and prejudices is usually fucked and bad.
Well, you heard it here, guys. You tried to stop, but he couldn't.
I couldn't do it. I love the word.
I love your censor, your filter ability, and it was delayed, dude. I felt like I was watching a 1940s Godzilla movie for a second. I was like, oh.
Reboot.
It is Godzilla.
Don't think. But we had it isn't until proven guilty, right? So if someone's like, hey, this guy stole a book, yeah, bitch, try me. Did I do it or did I not? Come find out.
Did I do it or did I not?
Give me the physical evidence until somebody is proven guilty.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, with the guy in the wheelchair guy, the Stephen Hawkins, the wheelchair guy, he was on the island. There's evidence that he's a bad dude.
I'm just going to let you talk the rest of this episode. Just keep going.
And
tell me more about
the wheelchair guy?
Wheelchair guy. Come on.
He's a big fan of midgets. And there's evidence of that. So, guilty.
I mean, yeah. He was in the...
Prince Edward's. There's photos of him with children.
Yeah. Yeah. There's legit evidence out there.
Guilty.
Yeah.
So, if you don't have evidence, you can't dispute an argument, right? But either way,
that's probably why the deep sea cables are getting cut.
Bad things happened. Horrific things happened there. And then Ghislaine, G Maxwell, whatever her name is, G Unit Maxwell,
G Money. I mean, she's got money.
Not anymore.
No. She made it seem like, dude, she's getting money. She's got stuff. She's well made for life.
What is this? Lil Wayne in 2008.
Hell yeah, dude! It is. She was listening to his album on repeat while she was stuck in prison. She's like, "I'm gonna get out. I can get money.
Get money. Hey." Oh, that's Kanye West, I think. But
you know what? We're savvy. Come on.
Well, look at me. Need I say less?
I mean, dude, I know you've been eating that butter.
Okay,
from Bill Gates.
I was getting to that because Ghislaine Maxwell, she came out saying that on the island, Bill Gates was creating a cloning farm and cloning children, cloning people so that they can send them out into the world and die or be a president's stunt double, if you will.
Or organ harvesting.
A lot of different
There's
things.
so many
a
things.
lot
if
of
it's,
different
if
things.
it's true. If it's
So this is what she said. She said, we didn't really have children on there for this reason. We were killing them and cloning them.
interesting.
Doubly as bad.
Yeah, that's making it way worse.
So people were like, oh, they weren't having sex with children. They were just killing them. Come on, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad.
I
And
wonder-
Bill Gates is there? The guy who's making your carbon butter? Are you shitting me?
Your carbon butter?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, absolutely not on that. But it just makes me wonder. I wonder if they're using AI to clone the kids.
That's a potentiality for sure.
It makes me wonder if because I mean they already had that rocket, how they AI designed that rocket engine, right? And it looks like some alien tech is what it looks like. I mean, we were talking about it last week, and we were brought up pictures and stuff. I'm too lazy to bring that up right now. But if you guys don't know, just give it a simple Google. It's just or whatever search engine you use. Just go look it up. Just type in AI designs rock engine and did it in 2 weeks.
It's cool.
It looks and it worked on the first try.
It looks
It's wild.
alien.
It does. It's wild. And it's just like, yeah, and I just threw that in to segue into AI, the fact that like technology is just moving too fast. Technology is at the point where it's on a speed rocket.
I wasn't done talking about Bill Butter.
I know. I'm just kidding. Because AI has to do with Bill Gates too.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so it goes hand in hand because how do you know AI is not at those facilities managing all of the computer equipment that's managing,
The butter
creating
making.
this carbon butter. Wait, if it's carbon butter, are they taking carbon out of the air because
Yes,
of global
that's what they're
warming?
saying.
And then they're pumping it into our booties?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to get an ass from eating a lot of butter. I'm just saying. Right in the booty, dude. Now you don't even do squats anymore to get a butt. Come on. I'm just kidding. You're just going to get fat. Don't do that. No one likes fat people. Evan really doesn't like them.
Okay, no. We're muting you again. And he's muted, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the show. So Bill Gates, everybody. I had nothing to do with this fat hate.
What are you talking about? Well, who's talking about fat hate?
You were just then. That's why
I
you
think
were
we
muted.
just switched timelines or something.
That's why you were muted.
I didn't
dude.
say anything.
You were muted. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Um,
that makes sense.
So AI technology moving too fast. You want to get back to that?
Bill Gates, though.
Good Lord.
No, they go hand in hand.
What is happening?
The same thing that always happens. Well, not always, but
We're jumping between 1,000 different
all right,
conversations.
so, no. So
You're
Bill
like,
Gates.
and a good segue, AI technology.
Well, they are. They're using them facilities to make food, especially like lab-grown meats and other artificial foods that they
Do you
make.
see that Beyond
using
Meat is going out of business? They're filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
No one wants it.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Also a Bill Gates company.
Yeah, because he sucks. We all know he sucks, literally.
Sucks blood, probably.
And-
what
What if I do?
Gay.
Lower regions. The no square. I said no
That
square.
works.
That works. Yeah.
That works.
What?
Streamlabs kicked us out of TikTok.
Oh wow.
TikTok said doesn't like us.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
That explains why we've never streamed on there before, huh?
Yeah. Screw TikTok. Bunch of commie bastards.
And now Ben's gonna scream at TikTok.
I never liked
Here
TikTok
comes
to
a
begin with.
15-minute rant about TikTok, and go.
The communists are coming, dude. And we all know that Martin Luther King was killed by the CIA.
Keep going.
Because they thought he was a communist.
And
They didn't like black people.
whoa,
I said the CIA didn't.
who, the communists?
I mean, the CIA are also the same people in the 70s that was pumping coke and caused the coke pandemic in black communities. Let's not forget that, people. And you think that they didn't kill MLK? Come on.
Continue.
He was
go
all
on.
talking about making bridges between the whites and the blacks.
How is this affiliated with TikTok?
Because they're commies.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
China.
So
Is that
where
better?
were we?
I don't even know. Bill Gates.
Okay, so the butter's made out of carbon, right? So they says here on their FAQ page on the website called
had it.
savor.it on the mission page.
Oh, I can pull it up. Sorry. I had it.
I have it right here in front of me, reading it right now. It says, what kind of fats can you produce is one of the, so there's several. What exactly do you turn carbon into fat? Or how? Well, it says life on Earth is carbon-based, meaning both we and the food we eat are made of carbon. At Savor, we use carbon in its simplest form. Gases like carbon dioxide or methane, these gases are transformed using heat and pressure into carbon chains.
Am I in the right place?
It's on the very fucking bottom.
Oh my gosh! I have to go through all these.
Their
pictures.
website sucks.
I hate their website. No wonder it's Bill Gates.
Keep going.
It's because it's Microsoft. They're behind.
Yeah, their website sucks.
I'm at the bottom.
Yeah, so now you're a little too far. There, you see where it says FAQ?
Oh my gosh, this right here.
Yeah, that's the very first one I'm reading. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I hate their website.
Yeah, the website's not very good.
Yeah, they suck.
These gases are transformed using heat and pressure into carbon chains, which are turned into fatty acids. So they're taking carbon dioxide, they're taking methane, and they're pressuring it like a diamond until it becomes a liquid, which then they're harnessing that liquid, whipping it up in a pot.
Oh, dude, I love it when you whip it.
Whip it real good.
Wait for it. Yeah, sorry, keep going.
So yeah, they're whipping it in a pot or whatever they're doing, and they're congealing it into a solid. They're saying, here we go. Y'all ready for some WEF talk, some Charles Schwab talk?
Listen, anything that's made that's not natural.
By starting directly with carbon gases, we bypass the lengthy natural process which requires carbon to be created by plants, for animals to eat those plants, and for humans then harvest, transform and refine them into fats. All of these use huge amounts of land and water, requiring extensive supply chain and release substantial amounts of greenhouse gases. So they're saying in the FAQ, the very first FAQ,
yeah,
dang, don't y'all hate it when animals eat plants and they make this delicious butter?
I know, right?
It takes like 2 weeks, dude. It takes
like
so long.
So long.
But we can do it in a day.
Yeah.
Using the carbon in the atmosphere that comes out of your car, out of your mouth, out of your butt. All that air that comes out of your ass, we take, compress it, turn it into a liquid, and serve it on a plate with your favorite salmon.
Well, you know, speaking of ass, Bubbalicious over here in our Kick chat, it's probably coming from him because he's a Bubbalicious, and he said he's going to keep spamming the comments until he can send the aliens again.
Oh, yes. Do you know what that means?
I'm waiting.
Well, we have a thing in our Kick where you can redeem points
for
aliens.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That's how much I don't pay attention. Anyway, sorry, keep going.
And so the first FAQ says, how exactly do you turn carbon into fat? And I just read that one. Because people don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. I mean, I get the process, but is it healthy?
I don't think it is.
Let's see the second question here. Is your fat real? The fats we produce are chemically identified as fat.
Yeah. Yeah. No crap.
Yeah, that's like saying this mayonnaise that we have over here is chemically the same as this Miracle Whip. Well,
I love the tangy zip of Miracle Whip. I do love Miracle Whip.
No, it's fantastic. One has mayonnaise and one has chemicals.
Patty mayonnaise. Doug. Sorry, Scooter.
That's Skeeter, dog.
Skeeter. Oh, dude, there's so many sexual innuendos in that show. Anyways, keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I come to you tonight with pleading arms.
He's definitely coming tonight.
Please help me with this man-child next to me. He doesn't understand what he does or what he says. And I beg of you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, viewers of the audience,
your dogs, your cats, help me. Send your dogs, send your Paw Patrol, help.
Oh, yeah, send your dogs.
Help,
I would
Paw
love
Patrol.
it if you send your dogs over.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, Bubbalicious in Kick is having the time of his life over there.
He's having the time of his life over here.
Y'all go join him. Y'all go talk with him over there in Kick. He's having a wonderful time.
Well, have you heard about self-driving labs?
I have. But
okay, but I'll let you finish and I'll get into it.
I have a few more things I want to say here. Oh, good grief. Where was it? Where did it go? So it says here, what kind of fats can they produce other than just butter? And by the way, on the website for savory.it, which is an insane website, savor.it, they have pictures of delicious food from like Michelin star, 5-star restaurants that
ridiculous
that 90% of the population can't afford.
Yep.
And so they're like, oh yeah, your delicious brand new food that came from a fantastic world-renowned it came from a can from a world-renowned chef is going to be using this fake butter. So can you at your house whenever you make your canned beans, canned meat with your canned butter.
Gross.
It sounds awful.
Yeah, it does sound awful.
So scalability and flexibility make Savor's fat solution uniquely positioned to meet industry standard needs. What industry needs? There's so much butter out there. Also, just go use tallow. It's unlimited. We cook meat. It creates tallow. We eat the tallow with the meat. It's a repeating process of unlimited amount of tallow. Our ability to match the performance of animal fats. Oh, so it was already doing a good job. Let's match it. Dairy fats, vegetable oils, tropical fats, as well as specific oils used in the cosmetic industry. So they're going to farm and create the oils that you put in your toothbrush and everything.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, that would just mean, thinking of the butter aspect, right? Like the making.
They're going beyond the butter now.
Well, I know, but I'm going to backtrack to the butter aspect because that just means if it basically tastes, if it really does taste like butter and it just cooks like butter, then that means it's likely super high in tons of saturated fats.
Oh yeah, it is.
And that would just mean that's a huge risk factor because you don't want a ton of saturated fats getting pumped in your body. So your replacement is just as bad as the stuff that's already on the shelves in the store. It's so dumb.
Well, their argument is it's eco-friendly. It's renewable product. It's the same argument they had with Beyond Meat and lab-grown meat. It's the same exact argument.
Yeah.
It's worrisome because this is going to be in every restaurant across the world.
Yeah, because even if it's clean, right, and it's climate friendly that they like to throw out there, if the fatty acids mimic the butter we already have, then what's the word? It's cardiometabolic. That's it.
Yeah, you're that.
The cardiometabolic of it would be, it would just be the same. There's no difference. There wouldn't be a difference because
if it matches, but besides the ingredients that it's made out.
Yeah, different ingredients, but it's still the same end result.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just switching out something. It's just a bait and switch of just bad and bad. That's what all translates to.
Absolutely.
But there is a rule of law in nature. If it's not natural and it's made in a laboratory, it's you 99.99999% of the time. 999. Sorry. I just thought of Inglourious Bastards from Hitler when he's like 999. But no, it's like if it's 99% of the time, it's super bad, and it activates cancer cells, cause them to become.
Well, yeah. So that's
there's a whole litany of things,
and they have already done this. They have already done this in the past.
Yeah,
you have butter that comes from milk. And then they're like, hey, we have canola oil. Let's whip this up and serve this on a plate.
Yeah, dude, they're all going to be hawking up whippets, dude.
Yeah, so they had real butter. And then they're like, hey, that takes too long to make. That takes like 2 weeks to make. Let's make it with canola oil. That takes about a day. Like, let's make it with carbon out of the atmosphere in your ass.
Yeah, but what else is in the atmosphere that they're pulling?
Yeah, exactly right.
I don't know, all the aluminum they dump up there.
So it's not good. It's not good. At baseline, bad.
It's okay. The FDA's been like basically silent on it.
Yeah, I know.
They didn't ask a single question. I wonder why. Because because FDA and Bill Gates have a lot of partnerships.
They're hand in hand, buddy.
Yep.
He owns them. Are you kidding me? That's why. I mean, have you heard of the insect milk he was trying to create?
Wait, what you said? A lab what?
Insect milk.
Insect milk.
Yeah. So it was
what insects got tits?
Maggots, apparently.
Oh, dude, they're milking maggots.
Yeah, they're blending them up in a blender.
They put them on like massage tables with a hole cut out.
No, they're
Isn't
not.
that like a thing?
That's a milking table.
That's a
yeah.
thing, dude.
Yeah, it is.
The milking, dude. They got little magnifying.
Have you ever
glass.
seen the movie Dave where
Dude, there's
Little Dicky
OnlyFans
did
accounts for maggots getting milked. I bet you anything.
Look it up.
Yeah, fact check us on that. If it doesn't have one, we're gonna make one. I was waiting for Bubblicious to say
Me too.
something.
That's why I looked at the chat. I was like, what's he gonna say?
I guess Bubblicious has gone silent on us. Wow. Wowza. But anyway, sorry, keep going. There was some. Sorry, were you about to say something else?
So there was a South African company called Gourmet Grub who was partnered with Bill Gates, and they were creating a bug milk, a maggot milk. They referred to it as Into milk. Now
we just call that retard milk. Where I'm
now
from.
they never actually did it because everybody was like, that sounds horrific. We don't want any part of that. If you make that, we're not buying that.
Aww.
Sorry.
Where's your sense of adventure, guys?
My sense of adventure is with a Wagyu steak.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
I talked to Jade Gulanella not too long ago. I was like, hey, man, is it good that I eat Wagyu steak? He's like, yeah, but it's really fatty. Go for the leaner stuff.
I miss Jay.
We need
to have him.
We got to have him back on. Yeah.
I miss Jay.
But yeah, so Bill Gates, as we all know, with Michelle Pfeiffer and the Appeal plant-based edible coating of your vegetables.
See Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yeah.
What did Catwoman do?
She blamed Bill Gates. She whistle blew on Bill Gates for the Appeal coating.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, so it's called APEEL. It's less of a whistleblow, more of like a, hey, Bill Gates, I don't trust you putting shit on my fruit.
Yeah, and I'm with Michelle Pfeiffer on that. I knew I had a... Dude, Michelle Pfeiffer, I got a tangent. Michelle Pfeiffer, she was the woman for me as a child. When I first watched Batman Returns, I was a little kid, dude. I was like 7 years old. And she came onto the screen, and she was in that outfit. Like, one, she's a very pretty person, regardless, like in her youth. Even now, like she's very
hot,
pretty.
bro. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Well, the thing is that when I was a little kid and I watched Batman Returns, she came in doing the jump rope with the whip, wearing the hat. I was just like, dude, I was 7 years old, guys. And I was just like, that's a woman right there.
That's how I felt.
And then she did
Spice
the
Girls movies.
poses and went like that. I was like 7-year-old me. I was like, if I was Batman, fuck that crime. You get what I mean, dude? See what I did there?
Yeah, dude.
Thanks, dude.
When I was a child,
I was a little kid.
When
I was like, whoa, that's a lady.
Can I talk?
There you go, bro. There you go. Right back at you.
When I was a child, I thought about committing crime so that she would come beat me up.
I hope she uses the whip
I'm
on
like,
me,
I
dude.
cannot wait for Michelle Pfeiffer to show up.
Listen,
come on, Mitchie Fief, come on.
I've never been much of a fetish guy, but I'll let her. I'll try the whip a little bit. You can whip me a little.
I'll give it a go,
or maybe she'll let me whip her. Who knows? But this is time travel time. Okay, we're talking about back in the day.
That was me when I was a child.
I was a child.
So Roblox.
But here's me as an adult. I own my own whips, guys. Come on. Anyway, sorry. Is there anything you were going to add? Because I was.
You missed my joke, and that's okay.
The Roblox. I know. I was going to move on from that. We've already had enough of that topic getting said around. We already got kicked off of one streaming platform. Let's not get kicked off.
It'll happen again.
Yeah, very much.
Bubblicious is getting tattooed. That's why he's not chatting.
That's right. He told us he was getting that smartly educated tat. Yeah. We got a merch store now, guys. Come on.
That's a great segue. There you go.
We got a merch store now. It's got all the things. He loved one of our merches so well. It's like a alien head.
One of our merches?
Yeah, one of our merches, dude. Merchandising. It's the way of the future. It's how you make money, guys. But anyways, the point is that he was going to get that alien tattooed right on his ass. And that way, whenever he bent over, it looked like the alien was going like this. You weren't even looking.
Well, I knew where the joke was. I knew where the joke was going.
Dude, I don't even want to talk to you.
I knew where the joke was going. But hey, if you're interested in seriously our merch,
Yeah.
go to smartlyuneducated.com. We only have a few things up there right now because this is a very small production, and it would mean the world to us if you bought the smallest little thing.
And by the end of the weekend, we will have more.
So big shout out to everybody involved with this. It took a very long time. So thank you all for joining and watching and listening. And if you are interested in buying a shirt, they're like $25.
And go check out our website too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our regular website.
Go look at everything. I just made a post on it on X, so go check it out. If you buy a shirt, I'll love you.
I'll love you too.
I already love you, but I'll love you even more.
Yeah. But anyways, let me what is happening here? What is happening here? There's something not. Okay, I was making sure. I thought I was saying followers weren't allowed to comment. It was only followers only on the chat. I was like, what? It's not. It just misrepresented itself. Anyways, so speaking of artificial foods, right? Like, go real quick. There was something I was going to add to it. So the way I'm seeing it is like, regardless of whatever ingredients they claim is in this butter, regardless of all of it, any kind of lab synthesized fat that's just being marked as butter with like little quotes, would likely be like a UPF under Nova or NOVA.
Oh, most definitely.
Because it's like a large umbrella reviews basically link higher UPF intake to worse health outcomes, like CVD, T2D.
What the hell
all
is that?
cause mortality and mental health.
What the hell is CVD?
I'm still trying to figure that out because I came across that and I'm still trying to figure that out.
Huh.
There was so much information floating around that I'll have that for you here in a second. But yeah, dude, it's just really weird. I don't trust any of it. I trust none of it whatsoever. And then the thing is, like, the question is like, what I want to know is like, what are we entitled to ask about? Because it seems like we don't get to get any shit. They just do whatever they're gonna do.
Yeah.
So it's like, what about us? Where did the average people get to be doing this stuff? You know what I mean? Like, actually have their voice be heard and like be able to like question all this crap. Because there's like some type of like thermochemical or catalytic stuff, like synthesis upstream, whatever, what would be the residuals, like a residual profile? What would it be? When do we get to see that? We won't.
Oh, for dozens of years.
It would already be being sold for dozens of years before we even see it. And it's like, oh yeah, it's bad too.
Well, that's what happens with any sort of experimental food or product or anything of that nature. They're like, oh, hey, we found this new creative way to create something that's cheaper, that's better. And then they're like, actually, hey, that lipstick we made with whale blubber creates cancer in the mouth. Don't do that.
I trust whale blubber over Bill Gates butter.
Well, that's a bad example.
I know that was a bad example. A very bad example.
There was a lipstick years ago that was chemically created that was bad for women because they were pretty much eating the lipstick.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
it's very interesting.
That's all I got on it. Be very cautious about the food you're eating. When I go to restaurants now, whenever they release Savor It to the public, I will be requesting no fake Bill Gates butter. I will be that asshole who's asked the server, what kind of butter is being cooked with this?
I don't know why they wrote it this way. So they're referring to CVD as cardiovascular disease. I don't know. I've never seen it written as CVD
I've never seen
before.
CVD before either.
And then T2D is type 2 diabetes. I don't know why they refer it that way.
Oh, I know why.
Why do they refer it to T2D?
Well, we can talk about it.
Dick.
We can talk about it after the show.
Right?
Yeah, no.
What?
Here we go again with your weird horniness.
I'm a horny guy. What are you talking about?
You don't have to bring your horniness to the show.
I was made to fucking fight. Mainly fuck.
Fuck and fight or fucking fight?
Both, bro.
Because
emphasis on both.
Because we're fighting right now.
We're gonna fucking do. Come here, Evan.
Incorrect. I'm out of
here. He's bailing out. You know what? You're at Smartly Uneducated. We don't judge people for their differences. Evan running away like a normal human being would. I don't judge him for that.
Oh, attaboy. Like a normal human boy.
He's back now. Look, he's here.
Like a normal human man.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not a robot. Yeah. This is my normal. So,
wait, what are you about to go into friggin' what's it called impression? What's his name? He's in Predator. He was he was
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, Jesse Ventura.
Oh no.
Jesse Ventura. Yeah, I thought you were about to start. You were starting to sound like I was like,
I love no. What is it?
There's tunnels under.
You better watch out.
Yeah, there we go.
They found out about the pyramid within my ass, and they're gonna come do a colonoscopy upon me to figure out which
figure out.
Primordial aliens built it inside of me.
9/11 was an inside job.
If you
It
want,
was. It pretty much was. We already kind of know that.
if you run for president, you're more than likely a lizard person.
I mean,
I like doing Jesse Ventura. That's a good impression. That's one of my best ones yet, huh?
We need to rehearse a little more.
You
need to practice.
It's one of my best ones
I
yet.
want you to get the next time you do it. I want it to be kind of like how well Bill Hader does.
I want to shake your hand.
I want to shake your hand.
Love that guy.
I want you to practice like Bill Hader does, so that way you get to somewhat to his level. Because, like, dude, when he does impressions, it basically his face morphs into them too. You ever seen him do a Tom Cruise impression? It's phenomenal. Did you just make a rat face? I mean, he's very small, very mouse.
So what were we getting at before before I left the show for a second?
We were talking about the
thing
you ran away from.
It was your horniness. That's right.
No, that's right. Yeah.
I wonder why.
But anyways, let's segue into AI because there's horniness in AI these days.
Oh my God, yes,
because of the digital girlfriend and boyfriend assistants now that exists. You can just go and have a AI chatbot who is your new.
We talked about this
boyfriend.
already.
Yeah,
we
talked about last episode. Yeah, but when it comes to AI, though, so obviously, I know that we talked about the advanced, like it building that rocket, right? Well, did you know that it's code? It basically because when we talked about the Golden Dome, if you guys weren't around for that episode, go watch it. We did a whole deep dive on the Golden Dome, and we were on point on time. It wasn't like this episode where we're jumping around all the time, but we talked about Golden Dome and 6th gen technology, advanced warfare. Well, we already know that they're incorporating in. They state it into all the new 6th gen, have an AI co-pilot up in the plane with the pilot himself, all these things. So it's like, we know that AI is now basically co-designing and even piloting advanced aerospace systems and crafts. That is happening now. It's fully going on. So for instance, NASA flew an AI evolved spacecraft antenna.
Yeah.
Yep. JPL's evolutionary algorithm. You don't know who JPL is. You need to go watch our episode on JPL.
Jet Propulsion Laboratory.
Yep. They've been around a long time, since the beginning. But JPL's evolutionary algorithm designed a flight antenna for the ST-5 mission. It's odd. It's non-intuitive. Shape was basically produced by software. Have you ever seen what it looks like?
I have not. No.
Here, let me.
I know that they have AI-driven drones that are now working for the Coast Guard and the Navy that Lockheed and Martin created that they can just send out into the ocean and control from a nice warm desk. There's a lot of those things going on.
Yeah.
So
let me go to images.
AI is what the fuck is that, bro?
Is this it? No, that's not it.
That looks like a virus.
Yeah, that's not it. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it. You keep talking.
That looked crazy. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Oh no, it is it.
What is that?
That is jpl.nasa.gov. That's it right here.
Evolved antennas.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't like that thing. Whatever that is.
Yeah. Let me switch the camera so people can see it. Yeah, this is it. Oh, that's just the coat hanger from Planned Parenthood. That's all that is. Nothing?
No.
Oh, that was hilarious. Scrambled eggs. Anyways, moving on. If that offended your feelings, just know we make fun of everything here. Even the things we do care about, we make fun of.
That's exactly right.
And that's what we do. Because we hate ourselves just as much as we hate everyone else.
Speak for yourself. I love myself and I love everybody. Yeah. They just get to be made fun of because that's it.
Because I'm the one with the mic. Yeah, dude, stick it to the man.
Dumbass.
And my neighbors. You suck at putting your cans at the curb, bitch.
You're getting virtually pantsed right now, dude.
And this is the internet where it never forgets.
Yeah, I know. You're the one saying these crazy things.
No, I'm not. That was all you.
That's not how this works.
Was I on camera?
Yes.
Fuck.
No, actually, no, you weren't. The coat hanger was.
Thank you, Planned Parenthood, for having my back. Not with the.
Now I'm on camera.
Yeah, boom, roasted. Wait. Anyways, moving on. So, And then, of course, AI is piloting, like I had mentioned, like real, like fighter jets. So the USAF and DARPA X slash DARPA, the X-62A Vista program ran AI dogfights against manned F-16s
So
over
sick.
Edwards Air Force Base.
I want to see that.
This is like around 23 to 24, like somewhere in there. Like that's when it was
Was
transpired.
that some UFO things that we might have been seeing in the sky?
It's very possible because we already know that the 6th gen tech that they're rolling out, and we did a whole thing, so we're not going to stay on this very long, like this aspect. But they have metal; it reshapes itself. It literally will reshape itself in flight.
Can you play in the space with me real quick?
Yeah, let's play in the space. I love playing in space. Let's go.
So we have our president-elect. He's going between all these countries, stopping wars. Just by saying, hey, don't fucking do that. Or we gonna get you. What is he threatening these people with? Because if we have this technology that these AI bots can fly around in the sky fighting our human jets and can morph into different shapes, what is it we're threatening them with? Hey, we're going to stick our AI bots onto your entire country if you're not careful. I mean, Putin just came here just yesterday at this time of recording.
Yeah, they did.
And had a conversation, and he said it was a very good conversation. We are considering peace.
Yeah, but nothing was agreed upon.
Of course not.
Nothing did. But anyway, sorry.
Is it possible that our president-elect is going to these countries and saying, hey, we have future tech beyond anything that you can comprehend in relation to AGI?
And what you have, because we know what you have.
Way ahead of you, because our technology told us what you have.
Yeah. I really think AI has been here a lot longer than people understand.
Without a doubt.
I don't even think we made it.
That's a silly thing to say.
I don't think we made it.
We've talked about that many times. You and I have, and obviously they have it. It's a 20-year time frame. We talk about this every fucking episode. It's a 20-year time frame. They have it.
Yep.
Without a doubt. No doubt in my mind. So the question is, playing on that concept, what is he threatening these people with? Like, hey, we have artificial general intelligence that can blip you out of existence right now.
Especially with the quantum network,
they already have quantum technology.
Yeah, we already know that. Yeah, we've already.
I mean, again, 20-year time frame. If Microsoft is able to create a quantum computer with 1 million qubits, our government already has that shit.
Yeah.
So why is everybody bending the knee so fast and so easy? Whenever they wouldn't do it 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 6 months ago.
I think it's because it's like, yo, if you want in on this, you can have, we can assist. I could see that.
They're like, hey, we're going to space. Do you want to come with us? Don't fuck this up.
Like, we're doing some shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's either you play ball or you get wiped off the map.
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me.
That wouldn't surprise me also. But what are they threatening? What is he bringing to the table? Being like, we can kill you. You can be no more. A nuke? Boring. I doubt a nuke, because the nuke would then cause effect on our side of the country.
I think you're onto something. I really do, because I'm thinking historically. Like, that's how my brain's going with this.
Of course.
So it's like, if you look at the last time we had any kind of real fight with someone, I'm talking about where they tried to come here. No one tries to come here. And yeah, you can bring in the geographical layout of the world and how harder of a task it is, right? Because of the giant bodies of water, whatever. But they could easily work deals with other countries that border us.
And why are we able to get to them?
Yeah, how come we can get to them so easy, but they can't get to us as easy? I think that we have, I think you're onto something, and I think this goes way farther back. And I think it all kind of stemmed, because the last time we had any kind of real war on our soil, like a real one, was the American Revolution. I'm talking about with other countries, not a civil war where we're going against ourselves.
That's
the American Revolution. That was last time we had a real war that was truly on our soil. I mean, granted,
I'm going to look it up real quick.
Pearl Harbor happen, right? That was a singular attack, though. But guess what happened, though? Because it's very interesting. This is the way I'm just playing it in the sandbox, right?
Yeah,
I'm
of course.
entertaining the idea. So if you look at what happened with Pearl Harbor, they were planning other attacks. They were going to try to do other attacks, but yet that was also around the time that they were developing all this wild technology. That was also around the time that we were recovering technology that supposedly crashed. like, or allegedly crashed, right? We're talking about non-human technology that either was recovered or crashed, whatever, mixture of both, right? And all of a sudden, no one ever tries to fuck with us again.
I know.
No, you're wrong. We dropped a nuke. Everyone's got nukes. They're like, oh, like, they'll launch a nuke. Don't attack them. But other people have nukes too, but they don't do it.
I know.
Like, I'm not talking about with the nuke. I'm talking about any kind of attack. Because
absolutely.
But yet we're going over and we're bombing we're causing all kinds of interventions all around the world, but yet it's not happening here. I mean, granted, yeah, like you have sleeper cells and people talk about that, like of modern terrorism and things like that of that nature. Yeah, they have to. That's the only way they're able to do it. They have to go in here and then pretend like they're not with a particular country, and they're no, we're with a terrorist cell, not a country, because they know if playing in this sandbox, that just tells me. If you just look at it and I could be very off in this idea, but it's just like, oh, well, then that just tells me that when they do, the fact that they do it that way means that they know that if a country was figured out to being the true source of it or whatever, and it was like blatantly behind it, they don't want none of this.
Oh, of course not.
At all. So it just wouldn't surprise me. Now, don't get me wrong, there's war and stuff that happens. We've had soldiers die, all this stuff. But the context we're talking about is directly about like boots on the ground here, people attacking us here.
And
like
within the United States, not within the islands that we have in different parts of the country and the parts of the world.
Or Hawaii, where it was an easier place to get to.
Correct.
So,
or the most recent one, which was the World War II Aleutian Islands, which was in Alaska.
Yeah. Wait, repeat that?
The Aleutian Islands campaign from 1942 to 1943, Japanese forces occupied Atua and Kiska, which is in Alaska.
You said Hoktua for a second.
Absolutely not. I don't talk like that.
Well, no, I know. It just popped in my head. I was like, dang, dude.
U.S. ground troops fought to retake them in the last battle with foreign troops on American soil. So technically it was, but it was like distant islands on Alaska. It isn't mainland combat.
Yeah.
Which has only happened since the Indian Wars and the American Civil War.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, man.
And Pancho Villa expedition from 1960, 1970, where we fought Mexican revolutionaries. But that's such a small combat.
Well, I don't know. I'm glad you posed it that way. Like, hey, come play in this sandbox with me real quick. Like this, entertain this idea, because it's something people should at least mull over and consider the possibility of like that being the actual real reality of the situation. Doesn't mean we're right. This is just hypothetical.
Yeah, we're playing in a space.
We're just playing in a space. That's all. But playing in that space, because we're talking about like also AI, right? Like that was like what we were talking about leading up to this.
Still into it too, because if he's coming to these countries and being like, we know that you have this tech because our super smart AI told us that and can blip you out of existence, create a black hole within where you are, because we already know that they can create black holes. So that's where my brain goes, right? Like why an American president wouldn't go to a country and say, hey, we're going to drop a nuke on you if you don't act right.
Yeah.
Nukes aren't that scary anymore because everybody has technology to deter them.
Or they have nukes themselves.
Exactly. They're like,
and everyone knows if one major power starts blowing them up, then everyone's going to start launching them and everyone's fucked.
Exactly.
So it's like, I think that, don't get me wrong, I think there's concern you should have about nuclear. I'm more scared of the sun and how it's going to behave before I'm worried about a nuclear war.
I'm worried about EMPs is what I'm worried about.
Which is sun flares.
Yeah.
Solar flares. If we have another, what was it?
Solar flare.
No, it's a catering.
Corona?
No, it's the event that happened in the early 1900s.
The Corona flare.
No. They call it something else, though. It's the whatever event.
Cataracts.
It's something I can't remember.
Me either. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but that's why
look it up.
That's why a lot of my technology, a lot of my important documents and things are within EMP Faraday cages, because I don't want the sun to suddenly fart one day and destroy our entire economy, and now the deed to my house is erased. That would be awful. So,
yeah,
I mean,
I'm looking up Carrington event. That's what it was. They called it the Carrington event, and it wasn't the 1900s. It was 1859. I just said early 1900s because it was a long time ago.
That's mid 1900s, 19th century rather.
Yeah, I kept thinking 19, but yeah, either way, it's the Carrington event, and that just like blew out some, yeah. Anyways,
I can't find this cord today.
If a Carrington event happened today, literally today. Just so you guys know, hell yeah, dude. If a quarantine event happened today, we would be fucked. I hope people understand that. Like, we would be screwed. Because all the stuff that, you're right, all the stuff that happened during the quarantine event, which blew out telegram systems, it was shocking people. Like, literally, electrical arcs were blowing off of anything that had any form of electronics of some form.
Well, we're in a dangerous location.
Yeah, dude. If it were happening, we're fried.
Whoa,
Jinx.
Jinx.
You gotta buy me a
Hey,
Coke. Kisses break the curse. Fuck.
Yeah.
We're making out now, dude. You don't know what I'm...
You don't know what I'm saying.
You
don't know what I'm saying.
Come on, dude. You don't
Come on,
know
dude. You don't know what I'm saying.
And he comes around third, and he's going to the home plate, and home run, and they're
Anyway, sorry. Back to you, Bill.
You know, Ben, we have talked about this so many times. I don't know where Bill comes from.
I don't know
not
either.
my real name. That's not me. I'm not William Montgomery. I'm not William. I'm not Billiam.
Will I am.
I'm definitely not that guy.
Well, I'm glad because
It's Evan I am.
Oh, even I
I'll
am.
tell you right now.
Even I am.
Get
Is that better?
You can call me Fat Joe. 'Cause get it right, get it tight.
Ah, I thought your name was Bill.
Get it right, get it tight. Who sang that song?
I thought your name was Bill. Is it not Bill? Is it not Bill?
It's not Bill. What is happening?
Oh, I thought it was Bill.
Get it right, get it tight. Oh, that's
Yeah,
Bubba
get it right,
Sparks,
get
dude.
it
That's
tight.
Bubba Sparks. Miss New Booty.
Bubba
I found
Sparks.
you, Miss New Booty. Get it together and bring it back to me.
You know,
Hit
if
the
we're-
Players Club for about a month or two. Put his hand on it, then see what it do. I gotta do that song of karaoke next. You know, I did karaoke this past week on Friday night. That was last night. No, not last night. Last week, because we didn't do a show Friday.
Mhm.
I did karaoke with my neighbors, and I sang Casey Jones by Grateful Dead. I did not know how many times they say cocaine in that song until I'm singing it in front of people.
Driving my train.
Hi on cocaine.
Cocaine. Casey Jones, you better
You say
watch
that.
your speed.
You say that about
Trouble
50
ahead.
times.
Trouble behind. Sorry, I love that song.
It's a
dude.
fantastic song, but singing it in front of people in a crowded room where you say
Mhm.
cocaine like 50 times, not that fun.
Well, yeah, that's fair. No, dude. Booga Sugar. Everyone's tried it once or twice. Come on, man.
Even your parents.
Even, yeah, everyone. Your parents are the ones who kicked that off for everybody else.
Especially if they were 25 in the 80s.
Did you know how many cocaine babies were born in the 70s and 80s? A lot. You wonder why there's a drug problem.
Yeah.
You were literally made inside your mommy's belly
And
to want drugs.
you were gestated inside of a cocaine vat.
No wonder ADHD's a real thing, dude.
You can't do it after me while on camera.
Fuck. Wait, what are you talking about? I didn't say anything.
They can see you.
Oh, cameras are real? I thought that was a figment of my imagination.
So if it turns out
Anyways.
that Trump is like threatening these people with black hole creation, that would be badass.
That would actually.
What if they're like,
well, we already know they can make black holes. They've already
that's
done
what I said a minute ago, right? So what if they're like walking up like, hey, you need to act right or we're going to blip you out of existence.
Yeah.
Are you ready to just no longer exist? Are you going to nuke us? No. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
No longer exist. Just,
Yeah.
you gone.
You gone. I think our kick just like stopped.
No, it didn't. I'm watching it.
Interesting. Anyways, so speaking of black hole technology, and you just what we're talking about, this literally goes right into all the off limit science we're not supposed to talk about.
Bubblicious says he's a Coke baby.
We already knew that, and I'm here for it. When you fart, white powder shoots out. Never mind. I'm going to stop.
That's from Boss Baby.
I know. I'm going to stop right now
I like
before I
Boss Baby.
make some more jokes that we're about to go really off a different direction. But anyways, no, like that goes right into like some of the stuff that I wanted to talk about, which is like 0-point energy, like and quantum, just the quantum category itself, which is like a sea of energy, right? Like so, ZPE and like anti-aging science. That was stuff I wanted to get into. And then just all the other archaeological discoveries that have happened. It makes you question science in general, because that goes in, like, archaeology is technically a historical form of science.
Yeah.
It goes right into it. So, well, some people don't understand that, man. I've actually talked to half the people I've met in my life don't understand that archaeology is actually a form of science.
You mean digging rocks?
Digging rocks, dude.
You mean looking at skeleton bones?
Dude, I'm just saying, I'd be a sucker for snake oil salesman.
I mean, I'm telling you,
Just saying.
To be completely honest, in 1910, if some man wandered across the desert to come talk to me about this new oil that came from a snake, I'd probably buy it.
Whoa.
I'd been like, what the hell? You oiled a snake?
But man, dude, your wife's unsatisfied with you. Just put a couple drops down there.
Would you wring the snake out over a jar?
It jarred and put an infant into puberty last week.
What?
Dude, I would be the best con man ever back then, because they'd be dumb. These primitive bastards would be
I've thought about that too. If I can go back in time, I would just con all these people out of their money.
I would be the one who discovered all the oil.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
All the resources. I would be big oil. And yes, I would still make oil spills today.
And yes, DEI would have still happened.
And yes, I would be wealthy, and the world would still be hurting, and now it's my fault, and I'd still sleep well.
And that feels good.
Sleeping on a bed full of money is awesome.
Feels good.
Feels good, dude. I turned into Scrooge McDuck real quick.
Well, you'd probably break your neck.
I'm just kidding. I want to become Darkwing Duck, dude.
That's way cooler.
Dude, Darkwing Duck was dope.
Because if you're Scrooge McDuck and you jump into a vat of coins, you're going to die.
Unless I have so much money and resources to tap into that I'm immortal.
I am money.
They can just replace my skull when it cracks open, dude. Why do you think Jeffrey Epstein had the island for farming kids?
You just clone yourself.
They're cloning me, dude. That's what's going on. They just cloned the little baby me.
I get it. They're killing themselves and just coming back.
Yas, queen.
That's the most.
This is the point where Aziz Ansari needs to come out. And be like, oh my God, no.
Oh my God, treat yourself.
You're the president of the United States. Treat yourself. Fuck. I like when you do the impression far more than when I do.
He had a really good show. I'll give him that.
No,
Master of None was very fun to watch.
Yeah, he's a funny comedian. Yeah. He really is. But no,
I just really want him to play a terrorist on a hijacking plane.
Yeah,
I think that would be the funniest role for him. He's like, I'm here to take your plane. No, I'm serious.
No, he's supposed to be the one who's supposed to stop.
No. I want him to play the terrorist. I think
I'm gonna blow all your bitches up.
I think that would be funny, dude. And Owen Wilson's the cop. He's like, wow.
Oh wow, this guy's serious. Wow.
It would eventually just be a comedy movie. I think that
if someone pitches that movie,
I just did.
I'm talking about in Hollywood. If one of those bastards who probably secretly listen to our podcast, we're fucking awesome. Come on, guys. Come on. There's no one better than us. Don't comment and
name
say
one. I dare you.
Our mom tells us that we're the greatest podcast in the world, and it's true.
It's because she loves us, not Evan as much, but she loves me more.
She made carrot cake today. I'm gonna go get some.
I guess I'm not the favorite. She didn't tell me.
No. You want to see a photo of it?
No. Yes, I do. I like that. I want to see it. Anyways, but no. Speaking of technology and stuff like that, I really want to get into the off limit science. That's a thing, man. That I really want to get into that, because 0 point energy. And it's if you don't know, if you've heard the term 0 point energy, 0 point energy is basically this. It's a kind of like, oh dang, show that to the viewers. Let me switch the cameras. Put that up there. Let them see that carrot cake, bro.
It's a homemade carrot cake, y'all.
Yeah,
y'all,
dude.
look at that carrot cake, y'all.
Yeah, dude, I like it.
That's a dog.
There
you go.
Yeah.
There's a slice of it there.
He likes to show his dog.
That's the farm dog. That ain't my dog.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, okay, cool. Anyways, no, seriously, let's get into ZPE. 0 point technology or 0 point energy. If you don't know what 0 point energy is, it is basically this foundational type concept in quantum physics. even at absolute zero, particles exhibit basically like this, like they call it like a jitter due to quantum fluctuations. So, like experiments like the Casimir effect and Lamb shift confirm its existence. And if you don't know what that is, let me click. Oh, why is my link not working?
I'm glad you're doing
I'm
this.
trying to open my link so I can switch the screen, but it's not working. Great. Anyways, I'll sort that out. So basically, August of this year. So in August 2025, which the month we're currently in, folks, in case you forgot what year it was, scientists at Goethe University directly measured 0-point motion in molecules, something that they thought was impossible. They literally were able to.
Oh,
measure
they made 0 point.
Yeah, they were able to measure it.
Oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm. Now, I think they already could measure it. This is in the public sphere. I think they already figured this shit out a while back. I think they already figured out a long time ago.
Duh.
Yeah, and it's blatantly obviously they did with certain black book projects that we know about. They would have had to be tapping into some aspect of the ZPE, for it to be working. Like, I don't know, all the fucking crafts that were just blipping in and out of existence throughout the past thousands of years.
I mean, long distance nuclear subs.
Messing with. Yeah, no shit.
ISS technology, like the International Space Station. How are they powering that? Gasoline?
Nope.
Solar energy. Yeah. But
I mean, nuclear subs, they run off nuclear. So when for instance, that one nuclear, remember that one article?
So that where they goes said that back into my fucking...
When they said that sub had to refuel, but it was a nuclear sub.
Yeah.
The common populace were like, oh my God. And it's like, no, you retards. You tardheads.
You dotards.
Yeah, you dotards. It's a nuclear sub. It runs on has a nuclear reactor inside. That's what's powering it. It doesn't refuel.
They pulled out the uranium rods mid mission.
Well, I wonder what happens if I walk here and pull this out. Oh, this doesn't hurt my body at all. I'm not dead. I'm not going to die in 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Oh, wait, I'm going to live a very fruitful life the rest of my life. That's how it works.
Oh, so I've been really interested in nuclear this past year, right?
Nuclear or nuclear?
Nuclear.
Thank you for saying it right. No, you were saying it right the whole time. But I know people, and I've heard people say nuclear, and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you, you retard?
Nuclear?
Do you see here? Is there a U?
Yeah, there is. N-U-C-L-E.
No, I'm talking about after the C.
Nuclear?
No, they say nuclear. I hear people say that, and it's like, is there a U after the C?
Is that a word?
You tardos? No, it's nuclear. Nuclear.
Yes, okay. Nuclear. I've been really interested in it for the past week.
Nuclear, because you're going to be cleared out.
Dude, I took my saltwater cleanse this morning, buddy. Let me tell you real quick
nuclear.
I'm telling you, let me talk to you about uranium water.
And you thought that the what was it they put in thermostats?
Mercury?
And you thought mercury was bad for you.
You try that saltwater cleanse in the morning, first thing, a little tablespoon of salt with a liter of water. Forget about it.
And one uranium isotope thrown inside too.
You don't need you will be creating the uranium isotope once you're done. I should have a Barbie doll toy.
Was it a my-size Barbie from the 90s?
It was the heel.
Oh, okay.
It was just a shoe. It was stuck in my butt for a millennia.
Were you eating little people?
When I was a toddler.
Anyone who has dwarfism needs to run from Evan.
You're not safe here. He's gonna gobble you up. I like doing this.
You just like putting your hands around something thick and black.
Okay, everybody. Whoopa! Ben's horny again.
Nope.
Why am I in this room?
You're the one barrel hugging a black long thing.
You're the only one who described it that way.
Listen, dude, you got to log out of the Smartly Smartly Uneducated account before you go browsing, because I've seen that BBC search history, dude. I'm just saying.
Don't press the letter P or D individually.
What?
Autofill.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Put Deeds as dick and
I worked around hiding things from my spouse and my girlfriend. She has no idea. There's no search results.
I've got a spare phone, spare computer. Anyways,
I've been living in a trailer for the past month because I got kicked out.
So I've been for the past year, really into nuclear and the way that it's going to shape our reality.
Is this segueing away completely from ZPE? 0 point energy?
No, I don't think
It's
so.
just in the same realm. Okay, I'll play in the box. Let's go.
Because they're going to have to quadruple the amount of power in order to have AI, right? We've talked about this before in the past, where if they want to have super AI to do everything for them, then they will have to have more power, data centers, nuclear energy, and the like. For ZPE, if they want to get there, they have to first produce a fuck ton of power.
Yeah.
And China and America are in a huge combat right now to first unlock fission power. The first one to get fission is the first one to get ZPE. Now, will they release ZPE to the public? Absolutely not. Forget about it. You're dumb. Because they got to make money off of power somehow.
Yep.
The amount of energy that they'll have to store with nuclear is going to be wild, my dude. So get ready for some cool things happening. We talked about nuclear briefly, and I forgot exactly why I was bringing it up, but I remembered that
you just like it, so cool.
I remembered that carbon is being used as an energy source for nuclear plants as well. So are they going to use the butter to help figure out the nuclear problem?
Well, I mean, with all that shit up there in the thing, they're probably getting a lot of stuff in there. You know what I mean?
I have no... Oh, you mean whenever they're taking the carbon out?
Yeah, they're pulling it when they're making the butter, dude.
They're getting nuclear exhaust into the butter.
There's a reason why when you go down the aisle, once you start seeing on the shelves, it glows at night when they turn off the lights. Just
what are you doing in the grocery store so late?
Robbing the place, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, the way
eggs
they price,
are crazy.
Yeah, dude, they're price gouging the shit out of stuff. There's only one way. Walmart's no longer 24/7, so I just break into the place.
You know, I hate that.
I know, I missed that.
It used to be really cool.
Not.
That happened during the COVID times.
That's what did it. And it's like, you bastards in Arkansas.
Go back.
Yeah. Go back to 24/7. I hate people. I like shopping in the middle of the night when no one's there.
And I like seeing the Walmart people at 3 a.m.
Yeah, dude. There's one time I love seeing the dudes who randomly come in with a gorilla costume on. Or
this generation will never understand what late night Walmart's like.
I know, dude. I know. I miss it.
Seeing a man looking for underwear because he pissed himself at the bar.
Yeah.
Who is not me, by the way. Not me.
Or some dude who like pre-jizzed before his date, and he's like, "Oh no,
what the fuck? Why did you get a Horty stuff all of a sudden?"
I've actually ran into a dude who was buying underwear at a store because he cummed his pants.
Yeah, but why did you go to horny stuff again?
Because you were talking about weird fucked up shit in the middle of the night at Walmart.
Yeah, pee pee poo poo.
It's the land of Walmart, dude.
What's about pee pee poo poo?
Dude, I've been at a Walmart at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I found the dude taking a shit. You remember when they used to put up the clothes racks and it was like a circular, and you could go inside and hide in the center? There was a dude taking a shit in the middle of the
That was me.
Fuck. We could have been best friends back then. What? I would have joined you. I would have held your hand, dude. I'm like, come on, bro. We're going to get through this together. Squeeze.
I ever tell you the story of when I pooped?
Remember Lamaze lessons? You know?
Do the 4 seconds inhale, 4 seconds out like the Navy SEALs. Calm your...
You gotta go through Navy SEAL training and take a shit sometimes.
I'm telling you, that salt water cleanse, dude.
It makes a brick, dude.
Makes that uranium water come out.
Gosh.
Wait, we're back to talking about poop talk, huh?
Yeah, we are.
But we always go around
0 point energy.
I got that, dog.
So when I was talking about I had mentioned how they were able to measure 0 point motion in molecules, which they thought was impossible. I have an image of it, and I'm going to show it to everyone. Check this thing out. So this is the image, man, right here. This is what it looks like. This is actually an image that they apparently did.
Bullshit.
This is what they're providing.
They took an image of a chemical compound reaction.
This is the source right here. This is from the university, and this is their source image right here. This is what I clicked. I'll click it again so you can see. Boop.
No, I don't believe that for a minute.
I mean, you have to remember the technology they're using to look at this stuff, like, and pull it up.
Run it through an AI filter.
Yeah, no shit, right? You have to do that with everything now.
Yep.
So this could be bullshit, apparently.
I think the technology is real. That photo,
yeah,
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe they got a photo of it happening. Are you kidding me?
Dude, I mean, I'm sure I think that is the authentic photo here. Because all the sources literally provide
That looks like a drawing of a chemical
It doesn't
compound.
look like a drawing. It looks
of
like
a chemical
It
compound.
looks like a digital capture of what's happening, and it had to replicate it up through, how the software works.
Okay, forgive
That
me.
would make
It looks like a
sense.
digital digital rendition. But it looks like your high school chemistry typical chemical reaction drawing.
It looks like graphics you see back in like 1999, bro.
It does. It doesn't look real.
No, it really doesn't.
But hey,
but that's from the source.
You know what they say? Technology that you don't understand will look weird at first.
Yeah, even like seeing something. If you were to go up to space right now and you were able to be up there, and you see something floating, or how Elon Musk launched that Tesla into space, right?
Yep.
If you were, sometimes real life looks fake.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's just the reality.
The Grand Canyon looked fake whenever I went there.
Yeah, I've only been to the Grand Canyon one time, and it was very brief, and I didn't get to like really actually go truly sightseeing, but I did get to go to like a little like a viewing point.
Can you put your conspiracy hat on for me?
Sure.
In the
It's on.
In the new Superman movie, Superman gets covered in this black goo that is like metallic.
Yeah, I saw that in the trailer.
And they launch him into space.
Mhm.
And he's in orbit. He looks just like the Black Knight satellite.
Are you saying Superman's up there right now,
Is
just
it-
floating around, soaking up sun rays?
Is it potentially an homage? The director saying it's real,
It's very possible.
or is it just happenstance?
It could be, but at the same time, we already know that they push a lot of literally they push soft disclosure through films
All of the
They
time,
do
right?
it quite often, and people don't realize that's a real thing until 10, 15 years later.
Yeah,
and
I
then
saw
it's
that
like,
on
oh,
Avengers.
shit. I mean, look at war games.
Yeah.
That AI is now integrated into our systems, our defense systems.
In your pocket, too.
Literally, war games told you the truth, and they've had it the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
The AI Joshua. Hello, here we are.
I mean, there's been Google AI techs who quit their job because they have an AGI.
Mhm.
Just pour water on it, dude. Just kill it. Pour water on it.
Dude, it's like Ultron, dude. It's jumping between stuff, and then you're not even really
Just pee on it. Yeah, you don't have water.
We better
pee.
pray for that solar flare to reset civilization at this point. We need a Carrington 5.0, not known 2.0. Actually, a 2.0 would do the job.
Yeah, it would.
It really would.
5.0 would burn us to a
Yeah.
crisp.
It would. But no, I think that's interesting. I'm actually, I saw that in the trailer, so I already knew of it, so luckily you didn't spoil anything for me.
I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's
I didn't know you had
It's in the
seen
trailer. Yeah, there's like a still image that everyone's looking at.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Its cape forms the shape of it.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Dude, it looks wild. Like,
Yeah.
there wasn't anybody really talking about it, but my brain, when I saw the image, immediately I was like, "Wait a second, I know that.
I know that thing.
I've seen that before. What is that? It's Superman. What the?
Dude, the Black Knight satellite, the thing we've been monitoring for like 100 years, finally coming in, entering our orbit and actually coming down to Earth.
It's me.
What's
Clark Kent.
happening? And all of a sudden, slowly as it flies over every country in its arc, its trajectory, when it passes over a country and you're in earshot, you hear Superman theme, dude.
No, I don't know that.
I wonder if I peaked the mic.
That hurt my ears.
I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. But anyway,
I don't
move
know.
on.
I don't know that.
Moving
I don't
on.
know that.
But no, let's
Hey.
talk about. I really want to get more into the off limit science talk.
I gotta go pee.
All right, you go pee. I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to you guys right there. So, 0 point energy. I already mentioned that they claim that they can measure it at this university. That's also in the public space. That's nothing about the private sector, which I personally think they've had it for a while, a long time at this point. But I mean, everything about it is this topic is a very fringe topic in general and territory to venture into because there's a lot of hate against it. There's a lot of people who go after people who talk about or advocate about it, saying that it exists and it's obvious. I mean, Ashton Forbes is one of them. I mean, the smear campaigns that have gone against him are wild. And some of the account, hell, I actually follow one of the accounts that attacks him all the time, on X at least, which I really think that these people that are doing it, I think there's more to it. I think that it's, when it comes to smearing Ashton Forms, I really think that it's being driven not because they really want to expose that he's a liar or something like that. I think it's a campaign that they're doing intentionally, because some of the stuff that anyways, that's a whole other topic. Let's move on from it. But let's talk about, like, just the fact that I'm just making sure to state that it is very fringe and type of territory, and there's a lot of scrutiny that kind of goes with it, and people are on one side of the fence or are they on the other when it comes to this. But I will say this: DARPA did explore the Casimir effect, explored Casimir effect applications, and a 2012 experiment reported excess energy, but the results were never fully released. Only a smidget of them that DARPA did on this. So it's just like they did not release all the data. So it just tells me that they're hiding shit. That's what DARPA does. If it's something that's substantial that they can utilize, and it maybe is a game changer, or especially in the technology aspect and energy aspect, they're not going to share that shit out willingly.
Well, we've known DARPA to do that.
I know. And sorry, I was bringing up the when you stepped out to use the restroom, I was talking about how DARPA explored the Casimir effect applications. And a 2012 experiment reported excess energy, but the results are completely unverified because they wouldn't release all the data. They kept it on the lock and key. They would not give it out.
Well, that means it worked.
That means it worked.
Yeah.
It means it worked. And the thing is, like, I think 0 point energy is real, but I wonder if extracting usable power from nothing, do we know for sure it's become a reality, or is it just still technically like 1 foot in the science fiction realm, like on a comic book page, you know what I mean? And 1 foot in reality. I mean, I wonder where the reality really sits. Where is the line?
So
like, what does it really
I think that they can.
to?
I think that they can produce it. They cannot capture it.
Yeah, I think they can produce it. That's where my brain's really at.
But if we're balancing between sci-fi and reality, I think that it's beyond the sci-fi aspect. I believe they actually have this technology.
Yeah,
they don't want to really release it to the public because then that's a technology that not everybody has. And we want to have the advantage, just like we do with every military complex idea. I don't think that they're able to capture it. So it's like a furnace producing a lot of heat, but you don't know what to do with it. Right? It's like the first caveman creating fire. Like, holy shit, what do I do with this now?
Burn shit, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, but that's the idea. That's the idea behind it, right? So if you have this Casimir effect that is creating unlimited energy, you're like, okay, we can see that it's creating something of power. Now, do we have anything that can grab it and harness it?
Yeah.
No, we don't. And now we have to create this thing.
Yeah.
So that's where my brain goes with this. I also believe that we have ZPE. It wouldn't make sense for us not to, especially with all the data and all the information that is out there that is talking about it being so prevalent and so used and common, and so many experiments about it that would go back to like CRISPR. They're like, yeah, we have this data that shows that we can change your DNA, but we don't do it.
We don't do it. No.
Yeah, oh, we do it, actually. Sorry, we lied. Yeah, we didn't.
Hey, I'm going to hijack this plane. Sorry. Disease just popped in here and he was just like, fuck all these people.
I was trying to match your energy a second ago.
Sorry. But no, for real.
You just keep flopping energies.
Sorry. It popped into my head. I apologize. But no,
because you looked at me.
Yeah, pretty much. All I saw was Aziz Ansari right here. I was like, oh shit, dude, I'm with a celebrity at the house. What?
I wish.
You are a celeb in my book, dude.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Celibate.
Oh,
nice as celeb, dude.
No.
And 1,000, you can hear the cries of 1,000 young men in the distance.
No. You can hear the sound of 1,000 Pokemon packs open up. Welcome.
That's tight. I'll trade you a Pikachu for a Charizard. Fuck yeah, dude. Give me that Charizard. Charizard's awesome. Anyway, sorry. I totally derailed you. I
don't want Charizard. I want Gengar. Thank you very much.
Gengar's cool too.
Or Tangela.
Fuck Tangela, dude. The fucking eyes poking out through a fucking spaghetti body.
Yeah, that's my favorite Pokemon.
That's creepy
bro.
as shit, dude. If I woke up and that Pokemon was real and it was like worked its way into my house, I was like, I guess we're having ramen tonight, guys.
Yeah, forget about it.
You're getting eaten, bro.
You can eat them. You can hang out with them. You can floss with them. You can do a lot of things with this guy. I think that's great.
Well, you think that they're small enough to go between your teeth?
I'm sure it's like comes out like hair.
More like butt floss.
Whoa.
Need a thong on the go? Get yourself a Tangela. Because you're going to be tangled up a little bit. What's up? Merkins are a thing of the past.
See, that's comedy.
Everyone get your personal crotch Tangulas. They have feelings, too. You pet them right, they part the seas. Anyways.
Oh, good Lord.
What? It's got a bodyguard now. Now you got to fight a Tangela just to get laid? Come on, dude. What if the Tangela doesn't like you? Now you got to appease the person who's controlling the body, and you got to appease a freaking Pokemon?
Boo! This guy stinks!
I don't disagree.
Anyways, so we have an
Did you hear me?
Yes, I did. Let's talk about anti-aging science. All right, let's move on from the ZPE. I just wanted to touch on it because it's a real thing, and I want people, that's more of like I'm dropping it in there because I want you guys to at least start paying attention to any form of 0 point energy talks. So there's going to be fluff out there. There's going to be lies out there, but you may end up running into some people dropping some real shit about it. So just pay attention. Keep your ear to the ground on it. So moving on from that, I last thing for the off-limits science stuff, or no, it's not even the last thing, but it doesn't matter if we get to it. I was going to talk about anti-aging science.
Oh.
To keep you young, man.
I wish.
So you got NMN, which is nicotinamide? Nico. It's NICOTINAMIDE
I'm pretty sure you can't say that word.
Mononucleotide.
I'm pretty sure you can't say that bit.
Mononucleotide. That's what it is. It's a tongue twister, guys. NMN. It basically shows promise. It's been shown. They've been testing on mice, and it heavily reduces inflammation like tenfold, and then it heavily improves insulin sensitivity, and then it's showing massive jump, like leaps, dude, like legitimate leaps in reversing cognitive decline. Have you heard anything about it?
I have not. No.
Yeah, it's wild. So like that's one of them. You know, you got it's xenomorphic drugs.
A xenomorph? Oh my god.
Arian. Where's Ripley? She was a real female heroine that everyone forgot about and instead complained about females not being represented in Hollywood movies, but you had a badass called Ripley who was a bad bitch, and you guys forgot all about her, and you're like, oh no, Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. She's a strong woman. No, Gal Gadot ain't shit, and that Wonder Woman movie sucked ass.
Very sorry,
It was
everybody.
a shit movie.
I'm very
you know
sorry.
What? The Alien franchise did it right back in the day. You had Ripley in there. And they kept it pretty goddamn realistic. You want to know why she was such a badass? Because she was fucking smart. She had survival instincts. And it paid off. And it coupled that with some decent, like actually above average IQ points. Nah, Ripley was a badass female heroine for a movie character and main protagonist or of the film. So, you know what? Fuck all you bitches who don't understand that shit. All your modern female heroines and you see in movies suck. They literally suck. They just make the female side of the human race look shitty. Plain and simple. Go watch Ripley. She's awesome. Which is also Sigourney Weaver, and she's a bad bitch.
Just don't watch Star.
And I say that in the nicest way possible, because bad bitch, that's a compliment.
Just do not watch Alien Resurrection. We skip past that one.
Yeah, that's just pretty gay.
It is not a good movie.
Anyway, sorry. So basically, xenomorphic drugs, for instance, in silicos, ISM001-055 suppress cellular senescence mechanisms.
Synapses?
No, not synapses. So here, let me pull this up. I'm going to pull it up right here because my links are not working right now, and I don't know why. It's driving me nuts. It's
senescence, sure enough.
Yeah, senescence. That's how it's spelled. And let me pop this up.
Targeting senescence, a review of senescence.
It's a fundamental mechanism in aging. It's marked by irreversible growth arrest and diverse functional changes. So including, but not limited to, here, I'm going to click this so you guys can see what we're looking at. Included, but not limited to, the development of a senescence-associated secretory phenotype, SASP, while transient senescence contributes to beneficial, here, I'm going to highlight it so you guys can see where I'm reading. Right there. Process such as tissue repair and tumor suppression. The persistent accumulation of senescent cells is implicated in tissue dysfunction, chronic inflammation, and age-related diseases. So basically, SAP can exert both pro-inflammatory and immunosuppressive effects, depending on cell type, tissue context, and temporal dynamics, particularly in early stages where it may, profibrotic and immune modulatory stuff. So, yeah, we could keep reading on this stuff going down.
So apparently it was created for tumor suppression.
Yeah, originally, yes, it was.
And they found out that it doesn't, it stops your cells from dividing, which is
wild.
The step into future humans.
Yep.
I've said it here on the show before. In the next 50 years, we will not be dying.
I really think that they're going to...
I think that we will not be dying in the next 50 years. I truly believe that either we are going to find a cure for diseases, which most of us know that most can be cured already. But they also have found, well, they're going to figure out a way to put your body inside of a robot. Your brain, your consciousness, boom, inside of a robot, live forever. This is the first step to never ever die.
Yeah. Well, my thing is that if you on some of the back end stuff about all of this, right? This is gonna work. But some of the back end stuff on all this stuff, when it comes to this anti-aging science that they and things they've been discovering and apparently utilizing, there are early claims like CGK733, a supposed anti-aging compound, were later retracted due to scientific fraud that was being found within their data. Like they were lying about it to sell a product, right?
Makes sense.
Which is every corporation out there. So congrats, guys. But
nothing new.
And then you have experimental clinics offering gene reversal treatments like Viva in Tijuana. They all have like questionable ethics and data, but they won't produce that data. They won't show it. Yeah, they won't show it. No, it's because they're using fucking stem cells, you dinguses.
You can go to your local store down the street and
that's the thing. They were literally, not the same. Not the same type of stem cells and not the same type of treatments. They're not giving you the shit that they do in Tijuana.
I want that.
That's the shit that literally repairs you to be like, like for instance, if you were to destroy your shoulder right now, let's say your tendons got destroyed, the tip of your clavicle where it goes out and meets into your over where your meets at the right side of your, let's say it's
your
right
rotator
shoulder.
Cuff.
No, rotator cuff, but then also like the like where it connects up to the collarbone at the actual deltoid itself.
Boring.
In there. The thing is that if you were to destroy that right now and you were to go get the stem cell treatments that are there, this is not fake shit. This is real. You can look it up. My brother's actually going there for his back because he has a degenerative spine disease, and he's actually going there for treatment here shortly. It's all booked up. He's going.
Oh, I want to know how he did that. I want that.
Yeah,
I want to get them.
Cost money.
What, like $50?
A lot of more money.
Like $20?
I think like $34.99, dude.
$35. Oh, I can't.
But
afford
tax
that.
is about $80,000.
I can't afford that.
But no, like over there, like if you were to have that type of injury and it's non-repairable, doesn't matter what surgeries you do, you go and get that stem cell treatment, and it's a process. So it's gonna be like a year long of different like stages of the treatment of injecting these certain stem cells a certain way. Your shoulder will be fully repaired, and it will actually be as if you have a 20-year-old shoulder instead of a 35-year-old.
I heard the first stage is sounding your urethra. That's the first.
Urethral shall. I stop myself. This is my
That's the first step, right? Is urethra sounding. That's how you get stem cells, right?
Sometimes you gotta sliver it up in there, dude. What the fuck was that sound? Is that the sound that makes with no loop?
That's on the way out.
You gotta do the
That's on the way out.
followed by a.
Don't knock it till you tried it.
You gotta try everything at least once, right?
Not everything.
We already know Bubblicious into that.
Yeah, he talks about it all the time. Urethra Franklin. That's crazy.
Eureka? You mean urethra? What?
Bubblicious, your Resurrection was not a good movie. Go rewatch it. It is rough.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on.
Hey, we're getting close to the end of the show.
Yeah, we're about to wrap up and close out.
So I want to give a shout out to the guy in chat who gifted Bubblicious a chat a subscription. Holy shit. It's getting to the end of the show, everybody. My words are running out. I'm running out of things to say. So thank you to everybody who has tuned in. Thank you to everybody who has donated on the live stream and has donated all across the board. Thank you so much.
Well, here, how about real quick? Why don't we just run? We're going to run our sponsors real quick. Give a shout out to our sponsors. We'll be back with you guys in 3 minutes.
Cool.
1 second. Hey, everyone. We're going to take a quick pause to give credit where it's due. That intro track you can't help but bob your head to? Well, that's Ship of Theseus by Dustin Beck, and it's produced to perfection by David Southern. Big love to both of these guys for setting the vibe before we, well, open our mouths. And real quick, a huge shout out to Bad Cat Studio. They whip up some of the random art pieces that you see in our background on our cameras, plus some of the quirky bumpers that we sneak in between segments. Now go show them some love on Instagram at badcat.studio or hit up tinyurl.com/badcat-studio. Now, do us a solid. Please like, follow, and subscribe wherever you waste time online. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Rumble, X, TikTok, Instagram, all of the usual rabbit holes. Or you can just go and click on the link tree on any one of our profiles and you can just dive right in. Before we dive back in, let's pause for something that really matters. Child trafficking is real. It's horrifying and it happens closer to home than most of us want to really believe or admit. Every single day, kids are exploited and stolen of their futures. Awareness is the first step to ending this. If you ever see something suspicious, speak up. In the U.S., you can call the National Human Trafficking Hotline at 1-888-373-7888 or text HELP to 2333733. And if you believe a child is in immediate danger, always call 911. You don't have to wait for someone else to fix this. Get informed, talk with your kids, and look up legit organizations in your community working to protect children and support survivors. A little effort locally can save lives globally. No joke. All right, well, thank you for caring enough to listen, and we'll be back going here shortly. And we are back. Thank you guys for holding tight for us real quick while we were doing that. Yeah, I know we're at the closing here, but I wanted to bring something up real fast. Did you know that there's silent land grabs going on right now?
Of course,
people ain't talking about it.
Yeah, that's not.
So
People are definitely talking about it.
So the president of African Development Bank warns that Africa is facing carbon grabs as corporations are basically securing cheap rights to carbon sequestration in forests, often paying as little as $3 per ton or whatever. It's TONNE. So, I don't know, Tone.
It's ton, homie.
Yeah, I know, right? Compared to 200 euros in Europe. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, some offers in Liberia were as low as $1 per ton. No joke. And basically, this is looking like a modern extraction economy, essentially. That's what it would like if you had to put it into a term, I think.
The hell is that?
It's stuff.
What does modern extraction economy mean?
Basically, it's like there's like an economy being formed within these corporations for land grabbing at these weird rates.
You called it
It's
carbon
like trading back and
land
forth.
grab?
No. Modern.
Okay.
It's like a modern extraction economy.
The third time.
Yeah. But anyways, it's being cloaked. It's being basically it's happening underneath this like cloak of climate justice.
So they're
buying it up and
carbon.
then building facilities there for making labs and doing all kinds of shit that has nothing to do with
they're
climate.
buying it based around carbon emissions.
Yes, and then not doing
How do
anything.
they say that?
That's what they're doing, man, because it's happening in third world countries. It's happening all over Africa and South America right now. That's what happened. So, yeah, that's what they're doing, man. They're literally doing corporations, numerous of all of them.
Give me one name.
Nestle.
Nestle did it?
Yes, they're doing it right now in Africa and or South Africa and South America.
So they're claiming that there's carbon emissions on the land and buying it for $1.
Yeah, and then also I know Nestle is partnered in one of them, and then you've got pretty much every single WEF is a part of it too. They're going and buying it, but yet they're building factories there. There's places that they've bought, and there's literally factories sitting in these places.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it's because it's no different than the other stuff we talked about, where they claim one thing, they go in, they take the land, say like, oh, we have to seize the land, and they do land grabs like they did in Maui.
Yes.
They came in, they claimed it, and then they use it for something opposite of what they claim it's for. Only this time they're doing it to people in huts and shit.
Is there any evidence of this?
Yeah, just simple Google will pull up everything.
What are you reading off of?
Here, let me pull it.
Africa land grab.
There. Pulling it right now so you can.
The hidden battle of African soils. In recent years, Africa has been an epicenter of alarming global trend, the land squeeze. This large wave of land grabbing across Africa and the world through the crisis eased. The pressure on farmland never went away. Now, 15 years on, the global prices have doubled. Land grabbing is back with a vengeance, and farmers are being squeezed from all sides.
Yeah, there. Dubai.
Green grabs bring new powerful actors into Africa's finely balanced land dynamics, creating a dangerous interface between small-scale farmers and rich government, fossil fuels companies, large conservative groups, and real estate developers. Take Blue Carbon, a Dubai-based firm backed by the...
Oh, you already have it. Okay. Sorry, I pulled it up.
Blue Carbon has acquired some 25 million hectares of African land. That's crazy.
I told you it's happening. It's all
20% of Zimbabwe. 10% of Liberia. Holy cow.
Yeah, and then like you can find it on Wikipedia if you just type in green grabbing. It will pop up on Wikipedia too.
This is bad.
I told you this was going on. I told you. I ain't gonna talk about it. Ain't no some form of truth to it here.
Yeah, but my issue was that you were just like, corporations are doing it. It's happening.
Lots of corporations.
Microeconomic crap.
And what you touched on is like literally a fraction. A fraction.
Well, yeah, I just read one paragraph.
I know. There's so many. Like, yeah, it's insane, man.
Well, yeah, they're saying that there's a food security problem and that they need to help them produce more food. They're encroaching for mining, urbanization, mega developments. Prime agriculture land continue to be lost to rising urban. Dude, this is not good. They're about to Waganda fucking Africa for them. Around 90% of large-scale land deals divert land from the local production to producing biofuels, cash crops for export, mining oil, gas, and minerals, or carbon offsetting.
Mm-hmm.
The vague terms of these deals exacerbate risk to smallholders and food availability. Yeah, that sounds like BlackRock's back at it again.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, and just do a search on green. It's called Green Colonialism 2.0. Do a search on that.
I like
That's
that.
another one for you, too. Dude, it's happening all over Africa and South America. All over. Like random parts. At an alarming rate. Because now in 2025, because they've been doing this a while. And it's finally getting to the surface. Like, it's finally coming to light in the past couple of years. Because enough people, it's becoming known about.
Well, because they've taken so much land.
Yeah, dude.
25 million hectares. That's a lot of land.
Yep. Now, let's see. Link. Let me open that link.
All right. Well, hey, we can't sit here
I'm sorry,
talk
I'm
about
trying
this
to pull
all night
this
long.
link real quick. I wanted to, if it will load. This is the one I wanted to share the screen on, but it's taking. I don't know why it's not loading. It's just a blank screen right now. Let me move it over here. So when it's ready, we can put it here. I'm just waiting for it to load, and it's
going nice and slow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a giant map. It's like a chart. It shows everything.
Oh my god!
It's just it's. I don't know why it's taking forever to load. No idea. But anyways,
they're loading in 8K.
Doesn't matter. But anyways, let's move on. We're closing out. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight.
What an amazing segue.
We're moving on to closing, dude. We're moving on. That was we're out of time. There were some other things we were going to talk about. I wanted to get more into the land grab.
It's crazy
stuff,
how fast 2 hours go.
Yeah.
Especially when we're yelling about Ben's horniness during half the episode.
Listen, dude, we already know. Listen, I already had to talk you off the ledge about how racism is not a folklore. It's actually something that happened.
It
It's
is?
still a thing
Huh.
throughout the world,
I've never experienced
blew
it.
my mind too. And this is not what my link was supposed to bring me
Funky
to.
accounting.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh,
y'all have a
never mind.
wonderful evening.
Yep,
Thank you
yep,
again for joining
yep.
us. It has been a really upsetting episode.
What are you talking about? This episode's been
I hope you'll
awesome.
have a wonderful week ahead of you. Make sure you wake up Monday nice and refreshed and happy to go. We'll see you next week. Thank you to our sponsors yet again. As always, if y'all want to reach out to us, feel free to email us at smartlyandeducated@gmail.com.
It
Go to
is
our
a real
website
email.
at
It is a real email.
Go to our website, smartlyandeducated.com, to check out our merch.
And just check out the website.
I love y'all very
It's
much.
under construction, so it's going to be improving over time. So, anyways. Yeah. Anyways, you guys have a great one.
He loves talking over me today.
You guys have a great one.
He loves.
You're-
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You're playing footsie
What is
with
it
me.
saying, huh? What are you
You're
doing?
playing footsie with me under the table.
tell me. Don't you tell me what I'm doing or not doing. I'm not touching no feet. I'm touching your butt, dude. No, that's my
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to hell.
Correction. That's my balls.
This is your captain speaking.
Oh my god, no. Prepare for landing.
We're done. Anyways, you guys have a great night. We'll catch you on the flip flops. All right. Bye, guys. Bye.